Okay, so everyone knows how to play Minecraft day one. You find a tree, mine some wood, build a dirt shack, and then cry yourself to sleep. I did so amazingly fantastic on day one, if I do say so myself. I actually failed to kill these sheep with my own two hands. So obviously I'm a pro gamer. I'm an expert at Minecraft. I know exactly what I'm doing. I found a broken nether portal, which is always a great sign, and so I did what any sensible person would do. I raided it. And here's me with the iciest drip on, stealing the nicest things Steven can buy. After being a crook, I decided I was going to make a temporary home and set out to do that. Yes, adulting. I had plans to build a sand-based mountain home before I remembered that that is in fact not how sand works. And so before the inevitable darkness of night came, it wasn't really dark at all. I was just paranoid. I made this beautiful, lovely, nice looking dirt mountain condo. Very much top quality. I somehow managed to inflict my first loss of hearts, and it wasn't even a cool way like monster fighting or anything. I literally just willingly flung myself off of a hill and then looked back like it was not my fault. Which in reality is about the coolest thing you can do, so yeah, it was worth it. I spent like way too much time preparing for nighttime when I literally just could have been exploring, but when you're a scaredy cat, you do what scaredy cats do. I made a risky move. Yes, I know me, a risky move in the same sentence, highly unlikely. But I ventured into the deep, dark, crawly, eerie trees to acquire some materials at nighttime. You know the time when all the spooky monsters come out? Yeah, I went and got some mysterious materials that I never would have been able to get in the daytime. Because, I had to be prepared for the journey that awaited me in the morn. My journey across the sea, of course. The ocean, if you will. The land just wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. My heart belongs to the sea, like Moana or whatever. Or Ariel. I considered taking off at night in my little boat or whatever, call me Titanic, but I didn't want to run into anything crazy and literally die on the first day, because I'm a programmer. I do programmer things. But my nighttime experience wasn't that terrible, and I survived day number one. Woo! On day two, I managed to cross the sea of the ocean of no return, and I made it to mainland. This may come across as surprising, but I actually managed to somewhat really kill a sheep. Crazy, I know. Maybe I am like actually doing this thing called improving, but no, it mustn't be true. I found some coal, and I was gonna have a lovely fun time in a cave. I was just gonna enjoy myself, mining, because the game I'm playing was called Minecraft. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I got a little scared. And backed out because I kept hearing things, you know what I'm talking about. So any progress I had previously accomplished was probably set back by the square root of -1,000, aka an imaginary number. Just like the imaginary hope there is for me to be good at survival games. But I did build this lovely, lovely home. What a strong black retail woman. Support black businesses. Day three was basically just my last full day of peace. I just did not know that at the time. I organized and set out my chests for absolutely no reason in the long run. Then I packed up and got super duper prepared for mining. Trust me. 100% foolproof plan. And I somehow managed to find a ravine. The irony. And when it was time to pack it up and go home, because, my mommy didn't give me no permission to stay the night, and so I don't know, I just couldn't stay, even though I wanted to. I thought I almost lost my house, but I found it, couldn't miss that beautiful brown dirt house. And, of course I went home. It's the Minecraft law to not mine at night. I survived day 3. Woo! So my number one red flag was finding an axolotl. And the axolotl in itself wasn't the bad thing, But what I was willing to do for it was the problem. I made a bucket and used the iron I had instead of smelting the rest. I left my crafting table, you know, the stuff you need to build. I left my crafting table at the surface and just leaped into the ravine like Indiana Jones. The skeleton scared me, so I made a tactical retreat, not a cowardly escape. The two of them are very different. And I literally almost drowned. Not to mention that I didn't have a pickaxe and I didn't try to make one because I thought I was too good for that. As I tried to escape from the depths of the forgotten, so I just punched my way through stone like a girl boss should. The grind stops for no one, girls. The grind stops for no one. I also did not take a picture for today, so here's the squid. I survived day 4. Just barely. Woohoo! So, I bet you're wondering what happened here. Basically, I became the #1 squid defender. I was not playing any type of games with the squid. Haha, wink, wink. Haha, so funny. And I somehow convinced myself that I was completely ready for mission axolotl acquisition plus sightseeing random glow squid games. Despite me not being even remotely ready. I mean, I quite literally didn't smelt my iron. But that's okay because I'm a programmer. Nothing I ever do is wrong. I can survive against the tides of block games. I successfully played peekaboo with my worst nemesis and took back the trauma that they bestowed upon me. I fought for my title and honor as the skeleton tormentor after they killed my mother and burned my house. And then it all went into flames. A big controlled, not controlled burn of fire, California. It all just burned to the ground. Some big dumb green man with a butter knife stabbed me, and I saw the screen of disappointment and failure. Or I could have just been better prepared and crafted a shield. But vengeance is a much stronger selling point. Let's go. You killed me. We gotta fight now. Anyways, moral of the story, nothing is ever my fault and I'm always being set up. Subscribe!